and it's a very good morning. It's the 8th of November, and I'm here at Maiden Peak Shelter. I think I said this last night. This is the best shelter I've ever stayed in. So it's a four-sided, I mean, it's really a cabin. Has windows, has a stove, has an eating table. I'm actually eating at the cooking table now because I'm I didn't cook on the stove. It's really not set up or on the on the wood stove. It's really not set up for that. So I used my my jet boil. But as I was hiking in yesterday, a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours after resupplying at the resort, I was thinking to myself, and I actually texted some trail angels, Zelda and Tarzan. Hey, everything's going fine, because they had offered to help at that last pass if I needed to, or at the pass coming up. And I told them, hey, I think I have plantar fasciitis, but I'm still plugging along. Yeah, so I think I have plantar fasciitis in my left foot. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. Doesn't appear to be going away. And of course, my torn meniscus in my right knee, it pretty much hurts with every step. But I continue to limp along. But as I was hiking up the mountain yesterday, I was thinking, my morale is very high. All things considered, the weather report, extended forecast continues to be phenomenally positive in terms of like precipitation, which is really the only thing that's going to cause me problems. It's not like a cold snap. And part of my morale had to do with the resupply at the resort. Their cafe was closed. Their microwave was off because it's the off season, so I couldn't get like a meal there at all. But I could completely resupply there, and the comments in the Gut Hooks app made it sound like this was a terrible place. You could just like get a few snacks and candy bars and a bag of chips or something like that. No, they have microwave, or they have Mountain House freeze-dried meals. They have all the normal things the backpackers want. Toiletries, everything. And so canister fuel. So I bought an extra can of canister fuel. So I have lots of stuff and lots of food, and my morale coming up the mountain, even though my pack was heavy, was very high because I feel very confident now. I have all the food I need. I was kind of worried, am I going to have enough food to get 3 or 4 days to the next resupply point? I got plenty of food. I got an extra set of spare batteries now. So everything I need. And the piece de resistance, now it's not going to look like anything, in that insulated thing just made out of the insulated bubble wrap stuff that I homemade. I have cheese grits. So that's what I'm going to have for breakfast today. I haven't had cheese grits in 2,000 miles, at least. They had it at the resort. They had cheese grits. So I had to buy 4 packs. I'm going to enjoy those cheese grits right now. It's sort of my go-to breakfast, has become my go-to breakfast since I was down in the Southern Appalachians and it was in the stores. And I decided I really like cheese grits. But you can't find it. And in a hiker box, I had picked up another little packet of cheese flavoring, like you get in a Kraft macaroni and cheese, except they're half size for some reason. So I have an extra one of those in there. At the resort, I picked up a whole pound of butter. I already had like a stick of butter. So I have like 1.25 pounds of butter with me. So lots of butter is going to go in it. I'm going to have the most phenomenal breakfast in this phenomenal shelter cabin. Life is good. And it's funny, you get 4 walls around you, you can see my breath. I think you can see my breath. It's still cold in this cabin. The fire's out. But 4 walls and cheese grits, yeah, maybe that's sort of like a little mantra. 4 walls and cheese. Actually, this has 8 walls, but it's an octagonal thing. Loving this. I slept in kind of late. The sun is up. I do need to get moving. And yeah, this initial video is already over 5 minutes long. Another beautifully sunny day, as you can see. My pack is on these rocks. I just stopped for another snack. Got a little over 8 miles done for the day already. Got kind of a late start, but I got in late to that shelter, and it was just, I mean, it was easy to pack up in the morning because I wasn't in my tent and everything, but yeah, I slept in a little bit. Anyway, I had out my calculator and was taking a look, and I now have passed a mile or two back the halfway point of Oregon. So yeah, that's good. You know, almost the anticipation of being finished here. This time of year in Oregon, there's nobody out here other than the Crater Lake Rim Trail, where I saw some other hikers, and the cafe there at the rim, Crater Lake Rim Trail. And yesterday afternoon at the store at Shelter Cove, I have seen no one hiking for 4, maybe 5 days. There's nobody out here. Weather's great. It's a little cool, you know. I mean, it's right now it's about freezing. Let's say it's 40, but it's beautiful. It's nice. There's nobody out here. The reaction from the lady who was working at the store was priceless yesterday. I came in and, you know, I sort of looked around and I said, yeah, you know, can I help you? And yeah, well, I'm looking for, you know, food to resupply with. And she said, you're not hiking the PCT this time of year, are you? I go, oh yeah. Yeah. There's nobody out here, which makes it very peaceful. And what's nice is, because the weather's so nice, I'm sort of not bothered with anything other than the knowledge that this great weather can't last forever, and I really do need to get to the Columbia River as soon as I really can possibly manage it. So anyway, one of the few things that are on my thoughts today. Hope you're having a great day. This is Charlton Lake. Stopped by just a 10th or so off the trail to get some water. Beautiful. A little bit of snow up there. Down here, it's turned out to be a nice warm day. I was walking on frozen ground for quite a while, but right now it's quite warm. I heard some voices back this way not long ago. Haven't seen any people, but maybe I'll see them when I get back on the trail and head that direction. Yeah, trying to take advantage of this day. Beautiful though. You can see I'm walking through another burn area here. This one's kind of strange. It's up on a hill and going through some hills around. Yeah, it's I don't know, a different character than many of the burn areas that I've seen. I was catching a glimpse here. Well, whoa. Yeah, that's what it is. Catching a glimpse of. Oh, I wonder if those are the sisters. Those are probably the sisters, the mountains. Okay, let me see if I can just switch this around. It's not going to be a really clear pic, yeah, because it's just through more of the trees here. But I bet you those are the sisters mountains. Okay, they're pretty dramatic. A little bit of snow up there. Okay, moving on. So lots of blowdowns here in these in this section. These are all trees that were killed, you know. Sometimes you can go over them, sometimes just go around them. Sometimes you got a couple stacked on top. Maybe I'll clamber over that. Maybe I'll just go around here. Yeah, makes for slow going though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I wonder how old this burn is. I mean, it's strange how, you know, I mean, we have some trees obviously that are coming back. So must, you know, couldn't have been 2 years ago. That tree wouldn't have been here. So it takes a while for the land to recover. I was thinking back to it's just a couple minutes before 5 p.m. I'm in Central Oregon. And I think that was the sisters that I saw earlier. I think I made a short video of that. Or maybe a still. The Sisters Mountains. There's also a town of the Sisters. Anyway, this area, the trail passes several lakes, small lakes. And I'm hiking along here, and it's cold. It's cold. The cold air, it's still. The cold air is sliding down off of these mountains, settling in all the low-lying areas. And a couple nights ago, unbeknownst to me, I slept next to this lake, and it was cold. Frost inside and out of my tent. I want to avoid that if I can tonight. So I may press on a little further. I haven't done big miles today. Sort of enjoyed myself. But I may hike a little bit after dark here. It's going to make finding a good tent site, once again, a little difficult. Finding a level one in the dark amongst the trees, etc. But I don't want to be down low here with a cold, clammy, yeah. So I see from the profile that 2, 3, 4, 5 miles up ahead, it's going to be higher ground. There are lakes up there too, but at least the elevation is a little higher than it is here. So hopefully a little more comfortable overnight.